Welcome back to another episode of The Last Lap. My name is Jimmy, and I'm joined by my friend and co host Matthew, as always. Today, in this episode, we're going to be giving you guys basically a breakdown of some news that's happened in the past week or two. There's been a change to the schedule in the Cup Series. The Snowball Derby happened. Jimmy Johnson announced his Rolex 24 team, and Kyle Busch Motorsports has released its full lineup for the Truck Series for next year. So we got a lot of news to break for you guys, so let's get right into it. The first thing we're going to be talking to you guys about is the Snowball Derby, which happened previously this weekend. Basically, what it is it's a late model race that is probably one of the more famous ones of the year. It's hosted in Florida at a short track down there, and Chase Elliott and Kyle Busch actually made appearances in this, which made it a little bit more interesting. Chase Elliott actually had to win the last chance qualifier just to get into the race. He ended up finishing third, but I mean, I don't know how a Cup driver and champion can't even qualify into the race, but thankfully he won and got his way in and finished third. I'll let Matthew talk about Kyle Busch in it, but I mean, I don't know. I guess it's just that some of the drivers are really good. Ty Majeski ended up winning the race. So I guess he's just really good in late models. So, Matthew, what you got to say about the Snowball Derby?
Well, late models are different cars than Cup cars and trucks, Xfinity. So there's guys that are more used to late model cars than other drivers. So that makes a difference. Kyle Busch, he did good. I wouldn't say it was good or bad, but I mean great or bad, just good. Kyle, you need to bring Rowdy Energy in one of the top 3 series. I need a car that either truck or Xfinity Cup. We need a Rowdy Energy car. Please bring that to the track. Congratulations to Chime because I know he had to go through some things this season with the trucks after losing his ride. So it's probably good for him, and hopefully he'll have a ride for next season.
And also to add on to that, I completely forgot about this, but Chase Elliott's also going to be racing in the Chili Bowl, which is a really famous sprint car dirt race. So that'll be interesting to see him race in that. And I don't even think he's raced on dirt before, so I don't know what the heck to expect from that whenever that is. But yes, another announcement for the off season.
Expect the Larson and Christopher Bell show on that one.
Yeah. So that's it for the Snowball Derby, and now we're going to hop into our next breaking news thing for you guys.
So for 2021 next year in the Truck Series, Kyle Busch Motorsports will be having Chandler Smith driving the number 18 Safelite Toyota Tundra for Kyle Busch next season for the Truck Series. It's already been announced that John Hunter Nemechek will also be in KBM in the 4 truck. And as for the 51 truck, we still don't know who's going to be in that, who's going to be doing part-time in that. We know Kyle Busch will be doing that, probably Brandon Jones. But other than that, we don't know who else will be doing that. So as far as KBM's future goes, it's looking pretty good. Hopefully they'll be bouncing back to where they were back a couple years ago when they were winning races and championships. So we'll see how KBM does next season, as the last couple of seasons have not been stellar for that team. Either it was the trucks or the drivers themselves that have underperformed, basically, in KBM standards.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this KBM lineup with Chandler Smith and John Hunter Nemechek because, like you said, the past few years haven't been the best for Kyle Busch Motorsports. But I think these are 2 really good drivers that can get into the playoffs and then hopefully make their way pretty deep into the playoffs. So I'm excited for this truck season to see who can get rid of these Chevy trucks, to be honest with you, because I'm pretty much tired of GMS racing at this point. But hopefully this next season the trucks will be competitive with a bunch of new drivers up in there. So.
But your guy Chase, he's in a GMS truck.
Yeah, but he's part-time. Like, I don't know, he ran like 3 races in the trucks last year. So, yeah, when Chase enters a race, yeah, I'll be pulling for him. But it's nice to see other drivers get up there and contend. So hopefully the championship will be a little more competitive next year because GMS literally had all three other trucks in the Final Four. So
except for Thor Sport Truck.
yeah.
That's for the final spot.
So that's all for the Truck Series news, and we'll give you guys our next update in just a second. The next breaking news we're going to give you guys today is the announcement of Jimmy Johnson's team for the Rolex 24, which will be hosted at the Daytona Road Course in January. So it's going to be a Cadillac, and the name of the team is Action Express Racing, which apparently is a really good team in the IMSA division. And his teammates are going to be Simon Pagenaud, who is in the IndyCar series, who's a really good driver there. And then there's a driver named Kamui Kabayashi. Apparently, he's a really good driver. And then there's another driver named Mike Rockenfeller. To be honest, I don't know much about those last two drivers, but apparently they're all really good. And it'll be interesting to see how they perform as a team in the Rolex 24 this upcoming January. The final piece of news we're going to be bringing you guys today is an announcement that was made earlier this week to adjust the schedule for 2021. The announcement was that Auto Club Speedway will not be hosting an event this year. They usually have hosted it right after the Daytona 500, but due to the governor of that state, they're not going to be able to host the race there. So what they're going to do is they're going to race at the Daytona Road Course again. So basically what the schedule looks like now is they're going to have the Clash, which is an exhibition race. They're going to have that first. And then they're going to do Speed Weeks, which is the week leading up to the Daytona 500. So they'll be raced on the oval track. They'll do all the qualifying and dual races and all that special stuff for the Daytona 500 then. And then the next weekend, they're going to go right back to Daytona again and do the road course for a points race. So they're going to be in Daytona for 3 or 4 weeks in a row, doing the road course and then the Daytona 500 on the oval and then the road course again for points. So, Matthew, what do you got to say about that?
Another road course. Man, that's like 7. Or, I mean, if you're counting the Clash road course, that's probably 8, I think. I mean, that's crazy. We went from having like 2, 3 road courses to like 7 now in the Cup Series. It just shows how the schedule is being more diverse, which I like. We need more diverse tracks. We don't need these copy and paste mile and a halves that we see like almost every weekend. Like literally, these mile and a halves almost look the exact same. Atlanta looks and Charlotte look the same. Vegas and Kansas look kind of the same. But I think it's great. It's a great choice to do the Daytona Road Course because they want to have fans there. So I can see why they did that. It's also a shame for people who live in California that were looking forward to see this race. They're not going to be able to see it this year because of what's going on there in California right now. So. But they will get at least one more shot with that their original layout in next season. They said before they tear it down and convert it to a short track, which I can't wait to see what that's going to be like for what I've seen. But yeah, it's going to be interesting how that race goes since it'll be a points paying race. It's probably going to be Chase Elliott winning again. Go figure.
Yeah, I think what they need to do, honestly, is keep the 2 restrictor plate races a year, so both the Daytona, both the Talladega, and keep all the short track races. But if they have like a duplicate mile and a half, like let's say they race at Kansas twice or something like that, I almost feel like they need to replace that race with like a short track or something. Probably not another road course because they've added like 4, 5, 6 road courses in the past couple years, so probably not another road course, but I definitely think they need to add more short tracks in there. So, I mean, yeah, like you said, mile and a halves, I mean, they're nice, but I mean, the racing at them just hasn't been that good the past few years. So it'd be nice to see a few more short tracks on the schedule too. But yeah, like you said, I'm definitely excited for all these road courses. It makes the drivers have a lot more skill. And who knows, maybe we'll see some surprise winners on some road courses this season and not just Chase Elliott dominate them all. So yeah, that's what I got to
We'll
say
see
about it.
about that one.
That is all for this episode of The Last Lap. Thank you guys for tuning in. We hope that you guys found this news helpful about the upcoming season. Let us know what other kind of content you guys want to see. We always like suggestions, so make sure you let us know. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. That'll be linked down below. And subscribe as well. And until then, we'll see you guys in the next episode.